Our next guests are the founders of a program which works with cancer patients and their caregivers to empower them during their healing journey. The program, Loving Meditations, provides them with techniques to help manage the unpleasantness of going through cancer treatment. And joining us now to share more about the program, please welcome co-founders of Loving Meditations, Tamara Green and David Dashinger, right?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. So, love meditation. And I must ask, are you business partners or are you partners? Just because, we just had an actual married couple that kind of wear all the hats together.
Yeah.
Very similar. We've been married 22 plus years and do our business together. And so we spend quite a bit of time together mostly in a creative mode, but we get to go out and work with people too, which is a lot of fun.
Any particular reason why you have different last names? Like, yeah, no, I know, inquiring minds want to know. I'm like, well, is that for business reasons?
Well, I got so tired of spelling my first name, Tamara, and Dashinger, so I went back to my given name for business.
I see. As far as correcting people and how it was almost like a tongue twister at that point.
Yeah, I
right?
just decided, let me just go back to Tamara Green and make it a little bit easier.
That's cute.
But I'm a Dashinger.
You're Dashinger, or
Gur.
Dashinger.
Grr.
Yeah.
Gur. So, meditation. Okay, so I'm really excited to have this conversation with you guys, being a disciplined meditator myself. And I'm curious to know really what inspired you to target a certain area and how you found that niche. What led you there?
Well, the beginning of the story was a haircut. I was having a typical haircut with Fast Freddy, and he's pointed to my neck and he's like, "What is that lump there on your neck?" I looked in the mirror and I saw something that I'd never noticed before. Long story short, I had stage 4 cancer, a head and neck cancer, and it involved the whole gamut of chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery in order to get it treated. And during that time, since it was difficult, and since I could no longer work out, and my whole life centered around this ordeal, I was asking the question, what can I do to get through this with more ease? And we had a previous experience with mindfulness. We were creating meditation videos for a YouTube channel, and that all sort of led us to Loving Meditations.
Nice. And so how were you able to design it to suit cancer patients? And of course their assistants?
Caregivers, and also survivors, those that have gone
Right.
through the journey and are now,
I mean, obviously you did it through your own self-exploration. So I'm just like, what do you combine in the meditation that is geared to assist cancer patients is what I guess I'm trying to figure out here.
Sure. Cancer patients have a lot of downtime. When they're in the infusion center getting chemotherapy, they're there for hours. When they're in between treatments, they're usually home for hours. So what we created was a mobile app-based delivery system where you can watch it literally any place, in your home, the waiting room for the doctor, infusion center. And so we created mindful guided meditations that include beautiful imagery like nature imagery and music and Tamara's amazing voice, which takes you through the journey.
So were you both meditators before you met each other, or did you both explore meditation once you became a couple?
I think the first day we met, he was doing transcendental meditation he was exhausted after a plane trip, and he did 15 minutes of TM and was revived. So yeah, and I've had many, many years of meditation myself, yoga, meditation, visualization. So we started creating it. I'm a psychotherapist, about 25 years. We started creating it for my particular clientele.
Right.
But then when we went through this cancer experience as a caregiver, it's my life went on hold too when David was going through his cancer, and we decided to specifically design these meditations for cancer patients and caregivers because there's certain things that almost every cancer patient and caregiver and survivor goes through, like sleeplessness, so much fear. Oh my God, what's going to happen? Am I going to survive?
So the meditation itself it's a duo of meditation, and it's guided by your voice.
Right.
Just can you share an example of where you guide both the cancer patient and the caregiver?
Yeah, so an example would be we have a meditation for chemotherapy before you're getting the chemotherapy and during. So you'll hear my guided voice, using chemotherapy like a light that comes in and actually clears and heals versus, that poison that you're taking in, and I'm going to feel so terrible. So, and then, and I'm sort of taking you on a journey, because I'm also a hypnotherapist, so I sort of use those techniques.
Oh boy, boy you hit the lottery over here. Psychotherapist,
It's got it all.
a hypnotist.
The looks.
The looks. Oh, can't leave that out. Beautiful.
Today's my birthday, so.
Oh, happy birthday! Yeah, oh, look, everybody's giving you a happy birthday. Bravo, bravo.
I wouldn't want to do anything else than this. This is great.
I'm happy you're happy.
But also,
If I would have known, we would have done a whole meditation, birthday something.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we can do that the next time.
but David is a Grammy-nominated composer. He's an amazing composer. He's been writing music for television for years. So if you've watched the Super Bowl or
The Masters,
golf,
the PGA,
Masters,
that kind of stuff.
you've heard his music. It's amazing.
Nice.
Plus, he's just phenomenal with video. And so the combination, because some people are not just audio, they're very visual. So all of our meditations are visual with gorgeous nature scenery, and then my guided voice and his stunning music that really touches the soul. And the combination of all of it just blisses people out, basically.
Yeah, it was really challenging for me to continue doing my research once I got to your website. It really was. I was like, wow, this is really nice. No, definitely. I mean, and even still, it was just kind of like a taste of what you guys offer, and you actually provide it in mobile form.
Correct.
So, and then there's daily. You can actually schedule. I was going through it, and I was like, you can schedule when you want your daily, I guess, inspiration and music. And I really appreciate your humility. I didn't realize that you're like a Grammy nominee. Who, is big shot over here, and yet here you are just serving humanity. Lovely, lovely. Especially in that realm of something that I feel is a really terrible epidemic that is too common. It's too common now, don't you think?
It's amazing how many people we come in contact with that have either had cancer or have cancer now, and really we found so important to help them through it, whatever way we can assist them, because there is so much, it's such a tough journey, not only physically but spiritually and mentally. It is really a life changer and a game changer in so many ways. So we really wanted to make a contribution to people who are going through that journey, and when they're through the journey as well, to help them through it with more ease.
It's beautiful. I mean, we can continue this conversation for hours, but they're wrapping us up, and I just wanted to say, before we go, is the beauty of what you have created is you have allowed people to find a way to be in touch with themselves and be their own support system.
Right.
Without being feeling like a victim, being cursed by this horrible epidemic.
And how to turn that major event into a huge gift in their life. It certainly did for us,
Yeah, you're a transformation agent by trade.
I love it.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here with
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you. And you guys, for more on Loving Meditations program, you can visit lovingmeditations.com. We are taking a quick break, but don't go anywhere. Bobby C's Weekly Sports Roundup is coming up next.